Guys, deluded Gooner, good evening. I hope you're enjoying your day. I've now seen Martial to Arsenal. If you go by the Daily Mail or whoever made the rumor, like I told you guys before, it's summertime. It's the easiest time for these journalists and stuff to get paid. Just make a feasible rumor. I mean, Martial hasn't played a lot of football last year. Yeah, it's very easy to make up these stories if you use your imagination. Now, obviously, I'm talking in regards to him being linked with Arsenal. If rumours are to be believed, we're about to sign him or whatever. Some rumours saying we're going to get him, some saying the deal's going to be off. We might as well talk about it. I mean, we're in the off season, so yeah, let's get into it. You guys know how much I love Martial for all his potential, for all of them things. I mean, I've spoken about Martial before. I'm not going to go into details how much I love the player. We all know about the next Henry. We all know he's a strong dribbler. We all know about his problems in regards to confidence and not playing. So yeah, not to get into all of that. If it came down to it, of course I'm going to take Martial. Whether I personally believe he's been brainwashed into believing he's a winger. He can play out wide, but yeah, whether he'll play on the flanks, whether he'll play through the middle. Now, through the middle is concerning. Yes, the season before last, he got 17 in all competitions. But for all his potential, he hasn't been prolific. So as much as I like him, to then go and say, of course I think he's better than Giroud, and them sort of players. But to then say, oh, I want to get rid of Giroud. These guys ain't scoring 20 goals a year in the league, etc. To then put Martial through the middle makes me a hypocrite for in some regards. So yeah, I have to own up to that. But on the other hand, he's got raw potential, real raw talent. Martial is a serious player. This guy, when the penny drops for him, and he's in a working environment, and he has the belief of a manager, whether it's Jose or someone else, trust me, that guy is going to be serious. And when he starts to get some bravado and stop being so nice, he's going to be a player. He's a player I would take with open arms. Come to the Emirates. I'll even call you the next one. I don't think you are, but I'll even call you the next one. And things of that nature. I mean, the guy is a serious player. It won't happen in my opinions for several reasons. I mean, this Martial, Man United made big money when they signed him, 56 million in total. If in regards to add-ons, they've got clauses in there like if he wins Ballon d'Or and things of that nature. So clearly they believe in him. On top of the whole footballing world, clearly they've got belief in him. Of course, I know it's Man United. They've got a lot of money. They can afford to. We've seen it with Di Maria and established players. They can afford to bin players and things like that. But Martial, if they were to do that, it would be very silly in my opinion, and it'd be a kick in the teeth for any United fan because this guy will eventually, it will click for him in my opinion. Like I said, it won't happen because of that, the money thing, 56 million. They'd like to think they'd want to recoup some of what they paid. It weren't 56 million up front, but in total, in regards to add-ons and things like that, I believe it was around 20 odd up front. I mean Arsenal could pay that, but it's not going to happen, and we would be charged an inflated fee because we are rivals. Added to that, it's Jose Mourinho. Him and Wenger don't have the best of relationships and things of that nature. The guy didn't even want to sell us Demba Ba because he knew Ozil would set him up and things like that. If you go refer to Czech, he didn't want Czech to even join Arsenal. Roman Abramovich had to intervene. So in regards to that, if we were to get any sort of deal, it would have to be similar to how Czech came to this club. Would have to somewhat Jose's decision or whatever would have to be vetoed in that regard for negotiations to take place. Negotiations would probably have to exclude Jose Mourinho because if in the event that Arsenal did have a bid accepted for Mpepe, I mean, what am I talking about? Mpepe, Martial. I was watching Mpepe videos, guys. Sorry, but Martial, he would make. You'd like to think Jose, every step of the negotiations, would do his best to sabotage it, his best to drag it out, his best to inconvenience us, his best to just downright wreak havoc. I mean, I would do the same if I was Jose. I mean, they have a personal. Him and Wenger is personal. A lot of managers have problems at professional level. They can sit down and have a drink. I don't think Wenger and Jose can do that. Yes, I do think they could be civil, but I don't think they have a lot of time for each other. That's clearly well seen. So negotiations would be a myth. We'd be charged some inflated fee, regardless of him not playing, and valuations should drop because you're not playing and things like that. All of that logic is out the window. It's Jose, so he wouldn't see the negotiations wouldn't even start. So I cannot see this happening, guys. I would take Martial with open eyes. I mean, open arms. Sorry, if he plays through the middle, I have concerns. Not because I don't believe he can do it. I mean, his record doesn't show what we need. I'm an advocate of calling for 20 goals, so it does make me a hypocrite. But I would take him. I believe in him. He's got the raw capabilities to play for this club, and he's got the raw materials to really be a good player. He just needs to get some elite mentality, believe in himself, stop being so nice. Because another thing I do believe in Martial, similar to Rashford, even though Rashford's slightly younger, they are a victim of being too much of a team player. I'm not saying you can't be a team player, and I do like team players, but if you understand football, you do understand that you somehow, especially as a striker, you somehow need to find that balance between being selfish, because we've seen a lot of strikers. I know Heskey isn't, of course, isn't levels like this, but let's take Heskey. Always called up to the England squad because he was a good partner, because he was a team player, good team player. Did anyone respect him as a prolific striker? No. You get where I'm going with that. He sacrifices himself for the team a lot, which makes him unable to be in positions that can really threaten him. And that's what I mean by he needs to get that bravado. He needs to think about himself as well as thinking about the team, because there's no iron team. He needs to think about himself. But I can't see, it's not going to happen, guys. I've made a video about this sort of stuff already in regards to Martial's future. If he's not staying at Man United and he does decide, or the club decide, or whoever decides that he's moving on, it definitely won't be to North London. Well, it's definitely not Arsenal anyways. Ironically, he played good in his last two visits to North London, but yeah, I can't see it happening. It's easy to link Martial with us. I mean, he's French, he's young, Wenger and all of them things. He's not playing for Man United. There's the World Cup next year. Like I said, it's very easy to link us. And someone just got clickbait article, and just got paid off an easy article and just make believe. I'll stand corrected if it ever happens, and I would love to be wrong, because you guys know how much I rate Martial. But this is a non-story, guys. There's not much more to say on that front. Deluded Goon, I'm signing out. Subscribe. You guys know the rest. Enjoy your day.